All right, hello. Hi, Loki. You're coming from the wrong side today, but okay. Hi, bud. Hi. All hail Loki. How you doing, Tim? Yeah. So no, keep your head down if you want to be here. Fuck, lost my train of thought. Lost my Roomba of thought. Yes, that part. Anyway, it's cave for thy god? It's what for thy god? I have no idea what you just said there, but I'm Mind Reader Dave, and today we are going to be jumping into the original Phoenix Wright trilogy. I don't know if we're going to play through all of them or not. I suppose it just kind of depends on how it goes on stream. But yeah, Tom recently was talking about this, and people in the chat seemed to be on board for it when he was bringing it up, so I figured, fuck it, let's give that a try today, because I need a break from the overly dark stuff, or at least from Dark Souls. Still. So, I am going to be doing that, and yeah, I don't know that much more of an explanation than that is necessary. Okay, Loki, be a good boy. All right, off, down, down, down. Boy. All right. Yes. You know, I was drunk, for the record, but I don't want to diminish how good you did, because you did do well. Anyway, I'm going to get this started up. Blame it on the juice, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the alcohol. Come on, load up, motherfucker. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Is the game sound coming in? Yes, it is. Perfect. Wanted to make sure that the sound was working. Oh, I should probably off the music. Off with its head! And my mic is working too. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. I should probably, now that I think about it, I should probably move this to the corner. Yeah, that seems right. Because if I remember right, I think there's a bunch of text at the bottom. So this is probably the way to do it. All right. Oh, you're at like chapter 5. Oh, I didn't know that. Know that you were playing this game too. All right, let's get it. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Oh, I can tell this is gonna be interesting to voice act. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Bum bum. Yes, and it's already dark. I'll make it look like he did it. Yes. August 3rd, 1947 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Yes, Tim, I do see the irony on that. But it's it's more like lighthearted and cartoonish, so it's perfectly fine. It's just cartoon related. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. Man, if only lawyers were really so cheerful and eager. Yes, the cartoon makes the blood and the murder and the stabby stab more family friendly. That's why. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Wait, hold on. How do we make that expression? Hold on. How do we, like... I don't know how to make my eyeballs stars, so I don't think I can do that. I also can't cry water fountains. Actually, I can't even cry on command, so there's that. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Oh. Okay, that is sad. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. How non-dark. How aesthetically non-dark this dark-themed game is. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. See, now I'm... See, now you hate this game. Tim, did you make so many jokes that you caused yourself to hate a game you previously liked? Like, now I'm just laughing because I'm like, I just need to do something not dark. And it just starts off with blood gushing out of her head. And now I'm just laughing at the prospect of that. And you're, of course... Oh, what the hell is that? I hit a button. How do I get out of that? Okay. Anyway, the guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, God. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do! August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. I'm gonna try to match the emotional dramaticness of the text. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Well, that's not a good start. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Don't give who a voice? He's age. Oh, are you talking about the judge? I don't know how to do an old man. If I try to do an old man voice, I'm gonna make this stream cringy as fuck. I was just giving him gravitas. Thank you, Your Honor. Do it. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I can't do that. There is no way I can maintain that. I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That is Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Did I ever hear the victim's name? I knew this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Court record. Oh, profiles. Mia Fey, Larry Butts, my boss. Cindy Stone, the victim. Prosecutor. This looks like someone different. Oh, it's probably because of the tutorial. Cindy Stone. All right. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to it? Oh, my voice hated me. Hold on, my throat. Holy shit. My voice, my throat, whatever, did not like me there. Oh, Tim, you're not wrong. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Are you sure you're up to voicing this game? I'm not sure, but fuck it if I'm not gonna try. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check in anytime. You know, just casual conversation. Just imagine, like, at work, you're just sitting there. Just press the R button. What R button? Where is this button? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the... Oh my god, I almost hit cinder block. That's hilarious. Cindy Stone! It's like the cheat sheet of life. That would be science. Science is like a cheat code for life. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Well, she was hit with a blunt object. I watched it happen! She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Good luck, you bastard. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder object was the statue of the Thinker. Oh, the Thinker! I like the Thinker. How are you gonna murder someone with a Thinker? You bastard. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. C. The court accepts it into evidence. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. That was the weakest gavel I've ever heard in my life. This game is hard, you say? Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! This is not a person I would want to be defending. Holy shit. He's just so unstable. It's not that like an unstable person doesn't deserve a good defense. Just holy shit would it make the job difficult. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Does he not know that Romeo and Juliet was a tragedy? Oh, I suppose that is sort of accurate. Half accurate. He's not dead yet. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. He said confidently. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it! Why does this... Larry Butts reminds me of the intelligence and emotional maturity of Trump. Like, holy shit. I did not mean to open that. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. The victim arrived from Paris on 7:30. Hold up! 7:30 was just 3 days ago. Man, what if I would have started this game on Friday? How fucking weird would that have been? Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? What's up, Tim? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Oh. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? I'm not into shaming that shit. Oh, your birthday's in 4-ish days? Hooray! Like Bo Burnham. Yay! And then Tim just starts singing, I used to run for miles. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Stop him from answering. Objection! Oh no, are we not? Are we not objecting? Oh, well, that's disappointing. I thought that's what this game was known for. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Oh no. Trump, shut up. That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Okay, Trump, keep talking, keep going. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? That is still the weakest fucking gavel I've ever heard in my life. Like, knocking on a table with a ring on my finger has more, like, impact than that. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. That motive only counts if the person is aware of it. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I did. I'm just... I can't get the Trump imagery out of my head now, and it's so fucking perfect. Like, you'd like to see this in real life? Oh my god, I need to show you something. Remind me at the end of this to show you a Rick and Morty reading of an actual court transcript. It's so amazing. And oh my god, oh fucking hell, dog. Ah. What do I do? I mean, I don't think I can stop him from answering. Right? What happened? The dog farted. Oh. I am dedicated to this stream, you. Hold on, they asked him if he went to the apartment. I don't think I can stop that because that's totally a relevant question. Right? I don't think I have any ground to stand on to prevent the question. Oh my god, Tim, at the end of the stream. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. That's a signal? Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill! She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. That was a shrill fucking voice. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Sawit? Saw it? Sawit? Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. His mannerisms remind me of, what's his name? Dr. Cho, but the comedian. He was in The Hangover. I can't think of his name. But his devious mannerisms here just remind me of his energy. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Oh, he's also in Community as the Spanish teacher. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Not moving means dead. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? How is he an attorney? Don't you go to school for this shit before you go to class, pass a bar exam? How does he not know the term cross-examination? All right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Boss who clearly didn't hire me because I knew how to be an attorney. Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. This whole game is if anime did a lawyer show. Like, it is the perfect encapsulation of, but how did he know? Well, you see, that ant was moving at 3 miles per hour across the floor, and it shifted and that let me know someone was hiding behind the couch because the air shifted. That ant shifted the air, and I felt it because it adjusted X amount of degrees or some shit. Like, this is like the fucking embodiment of that style of anime, where everything is just so dramatic. Don't get me wrong, I love anime. That's why I know that's a thing. All right. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Hold it! Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? Predict this 3 quantum years ago. You can't just add quantum to words and expect it to mean something. Quantum years? I don't think that's a thing. Like, the word quantum actually means something. Quantum is like just basically really like tiny physics. It's like the physics of small things. And atoms and molecules and shit at that small of a level do really weird shit. I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. Yeah, you sound real confident to me, buddy. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Hold on, what is present? Wait. Oh, okay. Well, that's a thing. He said he saw him at 1 o'clock. He said he remembered the time precisely. It was 1 o'clock. The autopsy says the time of death was 4 to 5. So that couldn't have... All right, that's the lie. Hold it! Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came close to the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. See, and what happened next? Okay, I guess we just go to the 1 o'clock thing. Looked inside, saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, sleeping, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. How did he know the time if he didn't go inside? There's no clocks in the hallway. And if I remember right, when this came out, cell phones weren't... Well, actually, yeah, they would have been. All right. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Ah, you said you didn't go inside! Hold it! Phone in her apartment wasn't working? Yes, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Okay, this is where I would present this, right? How do I... Objection! Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Someone saying a fairy story. What happened next? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There is no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? You played this game so you can make fun of it? Oh, yeah, feel free to make fun of it. Oh, he's sweating. Oh, that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. No. He said he was certain and it was exact and all sorts of other things. He was very keen on this detail. We don't get to move the goalposts there. Exactly. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe too. Mr. Judge, Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Yeah, Payne's objection is very cringe to me. I don't like his voice. Wait, I remember now. Do you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. That seems odd. If you discover a dead body, like, we watched him do the murder, we know it's him. But if, let's say we assume he's telling the truth, right? If you find a dead body, the amount of shock and surprise you'd be in, I don't think you'd be taking in specific sentences off the television. It would have to be something a lot more jarring and not normal to stand out in your memory. The fact that he remembers it very clearly means that it's something jarring and clear and just completely like it was a shock to the system that caused the time to stick so hard in his memory. And that's not going to be from someone on a TV program just simply stating the time casually. That's not going to happen. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. That's not how human psychology works. At least, no, I'm trying to think of any. I mean, I don't know everything there is to know about various neurodivergent things. I don't think there's any version of that would cause such a picture-perfect recall of a casual, non-important sentence on a TV. It just doesn't make any sense. I've got this one. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. This seems important. We gotta hear more about how he heard. Heard. Oh, right. I'm supposed to read. Heard, not saw. Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all my watch. Right! That's another thing that seemed odd. Like, you find a body, who's gonna check their watch or their phone? Alright. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, he couldn't hear anything because the fucking blackout! Oh, I forgot! He couldn't have heard the TV! There was a blackout! The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. No! No, 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 no! He couldn't! Probably coming from the television. No, 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 no. Where is it? Here it is. Noon! Yes, noon to 6. And the time of the murder was 4 to 6. So it doesn't matter what time he showed up there. Yes, that.
Objection!
Just fuck this guy. Objection! That's gonna be so fun. I just want to like walk up to random people in the street now and just be like, objection! Hold it! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television! You can see it though, right? How fun would that be? Just objection! You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah! You activated my trap card! Yes! Objection! How are you? Holy shit! I kind of want to make a video doing that now. Like streaming that or something. Just randomly interrupt someone at like the grocery store checkout or something. They're about to scan something. Objection! Have you checked the expiration date? Oh, shit. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? Oh, Tim, your panic is delicious here. I thought you'd be all for this. No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah, wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. You don't want to be popular just yet? Ah. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. Oh, you don't want to be known for making the objection trend. Well, too bad. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. See, no, like, the shock of finding the body is exactly why you wouldn't... Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Yeah, that's it. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim? The murder weapon? What? But the thinker is a statue. Is it a statue clock? Is it a talking clock? I don't remember there being a clock face. Is it a talking clock? That would make sense if he bashed her over the head and then all of a sudden the thing activates and it says a time and then he's like, ah! That would definitely sear a time in your brain. But the time was off. She was in Paris. One o'clock to 4 to 6. That's a maximum of 5 hours off. I think 5 hours sounds right. It's like 5 to 7 hours. Something like that. Anyway, that must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Oh, you think this takes place in the UK? Oh, right. I was sort of assuming my own time zone, wasn't I? Right, because if I was in court, I would be comparing it to my time zone, and my time zone is that far off from Paris. Okay, yep, I see my mistake. I assumed the location of the court. Gladly. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Hold it! That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only remembered that table clock. I only just remembered that table clock. No, it's not about remembering a table clock. It's about the difference between hearing a time that is seared in your brain and seeing the time. You committed timeism? I guess I committed timeism. The TVA will come for me any moment now. A table clock. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. No, not TBA, TVA, Time Variance Authority. If you haven't seen Loki, that won't make any sense to you. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Oh man, it's really good. I want to do reactions to various shows and songs and art performances and things like that. Like I want to do like a breakdown of various things. I just don't think I can do them on stream. I think I have to do like formal like YouTube videos that I upload. I might do that. Maybe I don't know. That's something I keep thinking about. Anyway, the murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? They're putting a computer chip in the vaccine. Fuck your evidence. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yeah, that's definitely something you shouldn't say in court. He's having a mental breakdown. You and your evidence. Fuck your evidence, you silly. Oh, look at this guy. He cares about reality. Yes, Mr. Bain? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted that as a statue. My apologies. See, now that's even more damning. How could he possibly know it was a clock unless he handled it? He literally just basically admitted to the whole goddamn thing. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Oh, look, someone who cares about science. Do you have any problems with the testimony? Yeah? Hell yeah, I do! How does he know it's a fucking clock? If he saw it, there's no way he would have known it was... Exactly! The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. I was thinking the same thing. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. I was gonna say because he's the murderer, but okay, if we need to take another step there first. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That's what I was saying! That was the sound you heard. And that's exactly why it's seared into his brain. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Oh God, this is the tutorial, isn't it? I should probably speed up. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day? I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. First off, pause. The whole case is not riding on this. I do not have to prove someone else's guilt in order to prove my client is not guilty. Like, Another thing you shouldn't say. You should burn. Yes, also that. But there's a reason why you find people guilty or not guilty, and it's not guilty or innocent, right? Because you don't have to prove someone's innocence, right? That's like proving the negative is difficult. The default is not guilty, and the burden of proof is on the prosecution to prove that the defense is in fact guilty, right? Yes, it's guilty till proven innocent. The default position is not guilty until there is sufficient evidence and data to change the position from not guilty to guilty. You don't start at guilty and have to prove innocence. Proving innocence would be incredibly difficult. You start with not guilty because we don't know they're innocent. It's just not enough to prove them guilty. That's why we don't declare them innocent. We declare them not guilty because it just simply wasn't sufficient to prove guilt. We don't know they're innocent. We just didn't have enough to move away from the default of not guilty. So the case doesn't rise on this. I think it's pretty sufficient to say that we have reasonable doubt right now. But I mean, fuck. Everything lines up pretty well. I mean, if we can prove someone else guilty, why the fuck not? Just, yeah. The sound Mr. Sowett heard was definitely this clock, a fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, asking him, try sounding the clock. Let's try sounding the clock. Ooh, and then we can even see how far off the time is by sounding the clock, because surely no one's corrected the clock by now. I don't even think anyone would know how. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a stranger way to announce the time. No, it's the thinker. That's cool. I think it's blank time. I feel like that would get old after a while, but that's pretty cool. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? I was so close. Are we forgetting Paris? I think we're forgetting Paris. It seems like you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, no, wait. But passport. Oh, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had it. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. No, you didn't! How does this not cast doubt? Nintendo, do you not know? Wait. I think in Japan it's not guilty till proven. I don't think it's innocent until proven guilty. In Japan, I think, if I remember right, I think Japan actually has a really high guilt rate, because I think you do have to prove your innocence in Japan, and I think it just doesn't work very well. Oh, it's Capcom. So, if we go by Japanese court rule, I'm not 100% on that, but I do think I remember discovering at some point that the Japanese system was sort of the reversal of where we put our defaults. And because of that, they had a really high conviction rate, like 97% or something crazy shit like that. So if this court is going off those rules, but still, no. Press start real fast? There's nothing I can do about it now. What's up? Yeah, I don't see anything by pressing start. Text box? Oh, what about text box? Oh! Okay. Does that make it better? Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! Like the thinker. Think! I like it better than a big block blocking the screen. That's fair. Thank you for the suggestion. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes! Yes, I can. In fact, I was just talking about it. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course! There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Take that! Take that! Oh, that's so funny. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Yeah, 9 and 12, that's still 3 hours different. So, the voice crack. So, yeah, so that just means it's not 3 hours slow, but it's 9 hours fast, or 9 hours slow, or whatever. AM and PM is flipped, but the clock doesn't say the difference between AM and PM. It just says the time. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. I think this does take place in Japan. Nine hours. And the next day. Yeah, it would be the next day in Paris before Japan, but it would be the next day in the US before the UK. And the UK and Paris are definitely not a day apart. So yeah, I think this takes place in Japan. I think that explains that confusion there between the I failed Larry Butts. Or Larry's Butts, or whatever the fuck. Alright, the victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong! Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ah! Oh my god, did he just start folding? Did he, what? Order! Order, I say! Wow, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Wright for a reason. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Look at the confetti and that weak-ass gavel. And with that, this court is adjourned. Yay! It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of their house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and made this a totally not dark game at all. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. I still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there. Hashtag not dark. Congratulations, Jeffrey Bezos. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. Hold on, let's. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy! What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait! No! I mean bad! Bad, bad, bad! Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Larry, you're innocent! This case is closed! But my Cindy Windy's gone, man! Gone forever! Larry, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry! Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Yeah, I kind of can't believe that either. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. I mean, she kept the clock. So, it's gotta be the clock, right? Wouldn't be anything else. Yeah, the clock. Take that! Take that! In your face, Larry! Cheer up, be happy! Take that! Be happy! Are you happy now? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Tim, I mean, you have a fair point, Tim. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock. That's all. Oh, no. Oh, no. My headphones just died. I have no sound. I kind of need to charge my headphones. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, we're just gonna... okay. So, give me a second. Okay, I have the sound coming through my monitor. And is the sound of the game coming through Dave's? Is the sound of the game coming through my mic? I don't think it is. Judging from my monitoring levels, it's not coming on. I'm just curious if it's coming through when it's picking up on me talking. No? Okay, perfect. Well then, we're gonna keep going! Take that, you vile volume! You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. That made him feel a little bit better. Ew, it's so weird. What? Me? Me without headphones? Like, I realize it looks different. This is also what it would look like if you were to see me in person, because I wouldn't be wearing these headphones in person. Yes, my ears. Oh no, my ears, so big. Giggity. Those Big Daddy Dave ears. Oh, fuck. Hope that made him feel a little better. Hashtag leaked. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. BRB, gotta eat food. Man, shit, you really are leaving now that I'm not wearing headphones. Jeez, Tim, that's so brutal. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. All right, Tim, enjoy your food. Be here for just a little longer. All right, fair enough. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. The next episode is choking. 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 Choking, Tim. Yes, shocking. There we go. There's the word you were doing it. Just choke me like you hate me, Tim. Oh God, I didn't mean to do that. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. No. But I like Mia. She seems so cheerful and bubbly and smart and positive. No. Brand new episode. Yes, save progress. Not yet. Well, I'm glad it's not yet, but I'm sad it's coming. Do we get voice acting now too? I would prefer voice acting. She won't die. ... She won't die, ellipsis. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Yeah? Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Oh, that's insulting. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Welcome back, Tim! Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. There's a sentence. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. You know what? Fuck yeah, me too. Like, I could go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Your new name will be C4. Wait. C4I? C4L? C4L? Ori? I don't know what you're trying to say there. Oh, Tim, you're a dick. Fuck you. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Maya? Okay. Finally got the name. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Bay and Co. Law offices. Oh, sorry, yawning a lot. We all suck at something. That's true. Connect 4 is not the thing I suck at. That doesn't mean I'm the best in the world and I never ever fucking lose. But I wouldn't say I suck at it. Tim, fuck you. I was drunk! Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. Papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho, you are not cogniferous of my background? Cogniferous? That's supposed to be a replacement word for cognizant? Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. I've never heard that word before. Oh my god. The very first thing that pops up on Google is, what does cogniferous mean? In the game Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Hold on, this is a good time. Japan. Innocent until proven guilty? I want to know if theirs is a flip. Japanese justice. Innocent until proven guilty or innocent until I'm just looking for something to live on this. Ooh. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of other information that I wasn't looking for. Wait, what? Guilty until proven guilty? I'm getting like anecdotal stories, but I'm not getting like definitive answers here. So I'm just, I just was really curious. Ho ho, you are not cogniferous of my background? I'm just gonna say cognizant. You're not cognizant of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho. I'm guessing there's a wiretap. Like there's an audio recording, he can hear what they're saying on the phone. Or there's a bug in the room. One of the two. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. Ha! Santa? But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. No! Seriously? With the same goddamn statue? Oh, it's this ass. What? Wait. Wait. Isn't that the same guy? That was the witness? No? Okay. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Co. Law offices. I can't believe Mia was killed by the same copy of the clock. Live by the clock, die by the clock. Uh-oh, I'm late. Oh, you're right. And he ripped it out. He also had no hair by the end of the trial. Or at least. No. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Oh, God. Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Oh. Okay. Am I supposed to click something here? Wait, I can't. Yeah. Doing this on the Switch gives me a stable stream, but it's also annoying because I can't see the entire screen. Wait until the magnifying glass is yellow. Oh, that's good to know. Can't tell if it goes yellow. Oh, and I suppose you can't either. Oh, I'm tired and I'm sorry. That smell. Blood! Sis. Someone's there. Oh, sad. Chief. Chief? Chief! Snake! Who are you? Did he not say he was aware that we were supposed to meet her sister? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Hey, what up, slappy face? Oh. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, began to fade. Till finally she was cold. You must have gotten... Oh yeah, it was like an 8-minute difference. Chief. Chief. It's hard to see like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. Yes, hashtag not dark. She probably died instantly. A thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Alright. There's some glass. Whoa! There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. That implies a fight. Or at least some sort of a struggle on the way down. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. What's that? Paper on the ground. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? The word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Aya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Department store receipt read with blood on the back. I think that's enough sneaking around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing. Everybody thinks Phoenix right, but what if Phoenix wrong? I see what you did there. Clever. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. I'm not convinced that girl was the murderer. And in fact, I think we know that. Some shards of glass are shattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of the glass light stand. The music is dope. Chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. If she was hit in the head with a blunt object, she died. Okay. Wait, slide. Oh god, there's more! Surprisingly, Chief was never good with machines. All she used this PC for was email. She picked up this innocent, ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Oh, my legs hurt. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the Chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Big Daddy Dave is Big Daddy naked. Oh. Right, I'll I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Okay. Phone receiver is missing. Yeah. So there was a tap in the phone. Someone bugged the phone and then took the bug out. Oh my God, Slappy. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya. So Maya was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark. Hashtag not dark. And Sis! She was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. I can't select that. Okay. Oh! Is that... Before Maya died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Wow. Puff your chest much? Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Whoa! Excuse me? This word, Maya here, mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Wow, he's, shit. That's, mighty presumptive. Perhaps you should ask some questions there, Gumshoe. Maya's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center. Visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh! It's you! Lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. You look so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. I look at her like that? No, no! I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Junior partner? He didn't know what the fuck cross-examining was. Junior partner? Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Maya, I know. Mia. Not Maya. Mia. Oh, god damn it. My leg hurts and it's making me... I can't wait to be done with this sciatica problem. It is exhausting. It is literally physically exhausting. I need to take a quick break. I'm gonna go get some tea and go to the bathroom and just, like, stretch my leg out a moment. And I shall return. Oh, sciatica. Lower back and, like, hamstrings, pinched nerve, like, it's painful. And the pain usually sets in when I'm sitting for a while. And so I need to get up, stretch, walk a little bit. And the pain is very sharp. It's very, like, searing. And the degree of the sharpness of the pain, like, becomes physically exhausting. Like, my body, like, it gets really difficult to stay awake because it's very draining very quickly. So I need to stretch a bit. It's why I'm yawning so much. Because the pain is kicking in and very tiring. Yeah, so I shall return. And I'll return soon. So I'll pop on some music. I'm gonna grab some tea, and let's take a tea break. I'll see you soon. Okay. Hello! I am back. In 1 second. All right. So, gonna yawn more? Possibly. Probably, in fact. Let's see here. Let's ask about Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm trying to think of acolytes in the context of Japan. Oh, what is this? I've been browsing games that are on sale on the PlayStation Store. Saw a game called I vs. Evil. Wait, what? I don't want to know. I don't even want to know. Just nope. Nope, I'm not even gonna ask. You know what? Actually, I do kind of want to know, but I'm really worried about where that'll go on the stream. Let's tell me the story in a Discord message. Because I really don't want to open that can of worms on stream. Oh, it's nothing strange, really. Oh, right. Oh, acolytes, right. So this is either some sort of... She denied the religion. Well, she didn't necessarily deny. She just said it wasn't strange. But he didn't necessarily say strange. He said religion training. Which I think is kind of weird anyway, because, let's be honest, theology is the study of, like, nothing. Like, it's not... Like, if you get a degree in theology, you've effectively gotten a degree in nothing substantive. Not like there's a whole lot of anything to it. It's just dancing around questions and hiding problems. That's really it. So this is probably psychic in nature? You didn't buy it, just saw, scrolled past, named, and gave you a chuckle. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm a spirit medium. Oh, wow, literally the very next thing. So yes, okay, in training. A spirit medium. Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. I'm wondering now if this world is reflective of, like, reality and where this is just fraudulent bullshit, or if, well, fraud or misled, or if in the world of this game that actually exists. I'm really curious, because this could be a game in which mediums are real. I don't know. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes! Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. The clock shaped like the finger. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. You said something about that. I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice? What? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. Oh, okay. She recorded it. Yeah. I swear I'm not... I'm sorry, that's really amusing to me. I'm saying the words before they come up on screen as a reaction. It ends up actually being the transcript. I forgot how to delete those things. How did you record it in the first place? So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right! Oh! I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Okay. Spirit meeting. So, you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So, Mia was into this stuff too. Never played this game. I think it would be interesting if it was a situation where she suffered from some sort of mental illness and she genuinely participate her experiences natural. Yeah, I often wonder about that. Now, with that said, there are also people who just genuinely believe they can do certain things. They don't tend to be very good at it because the ones that are good at it know what they're doing and know how to play the game of the deceit. The ones who genuinely believe in what they're doing tend to suck at it. Yes, Tim. Almost 2 hours. Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait! What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. Yes, Tim, also, you're in training too, huh? Is that what's happening here? He said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. Well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Not in training. Who am I reaching out to? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? Spirit Mod! I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. You know, right after I said I'll be back, ask another question. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. Like, I realize it's my fault I missed the question earlier, but I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry did. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear from you. Interesting that... Oh, right. Gumshoe. Right. September 6th, Grossberg Law Office. According to the receptionist, Big Boss is out. He couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Yes, let's just snoop around this office. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. This episode's interesting. What's in this? Is that a cigar box or something? Table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone's got here who's got money to burn. Okay. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. They don't look like they've ever been read. Is there a way you can make your voice louder than the game? Dave just starts screaming. Yeah, I can try. I didn't realize that it was so not. Once it's, I'll be able to monitor the thing once it starts doing sounds again. On. An expensive potted plant. Let me know if the game is still overriding my voice. No idea what kind of pot it is. What kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Okay, I see where it's going. The sound is so intermittent that I couldn't see where it was actually going up to. I wasn't looking at it in real time. All right, let's see. Oh, I've already... What am I looking for? Apparently nothing here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Yes, we're just going back. Must have just been a waste of time. September 6th, Fay & Co. Law Office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... That's Detective Gumshoe, if I remember right. And he seems a little dense to me. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right! At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. Ahem. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Ooh, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Is this guy the lovable goofball who isn't the sharpest tool in the shed? Yeah, seems that way so far. Definitely seems that way so far. About Miss Fay, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. He might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right, you can see the report, but that's all. 9 p.m. That was a time that about Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Who the fuck is Edgeworth? Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I'm guessing Edgeworth is a hotshot prosecutor who wins all his cases. Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa! And you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Oh, you know what? A cop would be a fan of a prosecutor, wouldn't he? Yeah, he's kind of got this fucking... Okay. Got it. He's fanboying. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just plain dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so I'd be facing him so soon. Well, let's take a look at the room. Windows, sky's blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Portalin stricta, pal? Who is that? You hope Edgeworth is edgy as fuck? You know what? Me too. Me too. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is... There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of those. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Okay, is there a way to, like, the other half of the room or something? Isn't that a thing? Is that not a thing? Okay, well, we're going back to the... Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. Tim, you're like 5 cases ahead of me. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. What? I just went there, though. Is there more to talk about? What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. She could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. Top. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit needle, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. See. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White?